Welcome back to another YouTube episode, my friends. How are we all doing? Thank you guys for stopping back in. I wanted to address a couple things from my last video. Main things are, I understand that my quality was not the best. I'm working on that. Hopefully this is going to sound a lot better today. And then hopefully as well, the camera quality will be a little bit better. Main thing is I got a cheap digital camera to help film videos, and I just really underestimated how much better film quality is these days than cheap digitals. It's one of those things where you just probably have to put a crap ton of money into a digital camera for it to be even worth, what a cell phone is these days. So a shame, but oh well. You live and you learn. Hopefully this is better. It's not perfect. I'm going to work on getting a new phone here soon, but in the meantime, I wanted just to rip a quick video for you guys. As a partial test to myself to see how this can go and how the editing will work. The more things I have to edit, the better the editing will be, in theory. But anyways. I was gifted 2 discs from a very lovely gentleman named Dan. He's one of the people that's been, working alongside me on this disc golf journey of mine. Anyways, we have 2 Elevation discs here. Elevation is the same company that makes my Elevation Gecko, which is one of the discs I have raved about. It's always in my bag no matter what. And Dan knew this, and he was working with me, and he was like, hey, you might enjoy these 2 discs. These fill a very similar role. These are, just like my Gecko, very rubbery. One of the beautiful things about Elevation is they use a lot of recycled materials. I think this is a lot of recycled rubbers and everything that they put into their discs. I believe when I was looking online, it says at least each one of their discs is usually around like 30% recycled material, which is great because, everything going on in this world, if we can have a company that's trying to do their best while still, making a good product, I'm totally here for that. But so we have the Interceptor and we have the Arowana. Both are very lovely discs. I love the look of the Arowana, that fish, the yellow. The only issue I have with the Arowana is, and now take this all with a grain of salt as well, because I have not played with either of these discs out on a course. By the time I was gifted these, it was already during the off season here. And as much as, going around and walking around the woods in 30-degree weather sounds, I just didn't want to do it. So I haven't done that yet. I've thrown these a little bit at work, because they are so rubbery that I'm able to actually kind of get some more distance with these, and I can throw them harder, even though I am within my job site. Because if these hit, they're so rubbery that they will just kind of fall. They won't really damage anything. And it gives me some almost, if I'm always practicing my putting here with the 15 through 45 feet that I have marked out, these kind of give me the layup. What is my layup going to look like? What is the role these discs are actually going to play in my bag? And now having done that a little bit, the Arowana is very hard for me to control. This is not a similar throw, or this is a much softer disc, even compared to, that Interceptor here, or especially compared to my Gecko. As far as stiffness goes, my Gecko is first, that's the stiffest of them, then the Interceptor, and then the Arowana being last. Now, the one nice thing, and Dan was able to do this bunch of times when he was showing me how to throw these, he's able to punch these just through the bottom grate and just go straight into the basket, which is obviously not what I would like to do, especially in any tournament. But, just playing around with friends and stuff like that, it was very fun. It was very interesting to see him to do that. But it is interesting. I love the rubber discs because, if you're looking for that layup shot, you're looking for something to play a little bit safer. Once these hit the ground, for the most part, they tend to lose a lot of their forward momentum, and they tend to just kind of, land where they land. They don't tend to bounce. They don't tend to roll. That does not mean that they can't. I'm sure, if anyone is going to make them roll, it will be me. But these are very cool looking discs. I was very happy that he was able to give these to me. Even if these are just loaners, that's perfectly fine with me. I would love to take them out in the course. And, spring is on its way. So I am definitely looking forward to getting back out there as soon as possible. I will continue to throw them while I'm in the store, and we'll get some more practice with them. But I am huge. I'm definitely going to look into more of Elevation discs because everything that I've tried by them, huge. I know it's a smaller company in the grand scheme of things. I love their mission statements. I love what they're trying to do. And if there's a way I can give back to a company trying to give back, that's the best. Especially if these are discs that I enjoy throwing and having fun with. Anyways, so that's a little bit of that. I will talk more about that at a later video. Maybe I'll have some actual videos of me throwing them. But hopefully the camera quality is better. Hopefully the mic quality is better. And, you know, as I said, the more things I have to edit, the more practice I get editing, the better the editing will be in the long run. So the first couple videos, especially the first couple months, are going to be rough. It was quite the process trying to actually edit these, but it was fun. There's certain portions of the last video that's like, yeah, despite the quality not being the best, I was really happy with. And if I can continue to do that, then this whole project is fun. And that is what I'm looking to do. Do something I haven't done before, break out of some comfort zones, hopefully get better at disc golf while doing it, and just enjoy it. So again, thank you guys so much for stopping on in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. And of course, bring some good into this world because God knows we need it. Thanks for another DrewTube episode, guys. I'll see you guys next time.